Hello everyone. Whoa, I have a cube in front of my face. We're going to have a lot of cubes going on today. I will explain that later. But basically, this is our live stream. And today we are talking about free live streaming services. So the live stream is about to start here. One of the things I wanted to mention before we go ahead and jump right in is that we are on YouTube Live. So you can follow us on YouTube at youtube.c.PTZOptics. And it seems like we're going to be doing this every week. We're live on Blab as well. And Blab's really cool because a lot of people are getting involved, chatting. It's a really cool community. So we're live on Blab and we're live on YouTube. So without further ado, let's get started. So here I am with Pat Kirby, my co-host.
Hey everybody, how you doing?
And we said we were going to do a lot with blocks. Cubes, so here is kind of a cool thing we put together. So you can see it looks like this guy is actually dancing around in front of us, made of blocks.
Yep, breaking the mold here, breaking out of the box.
Breaking the cube, the game cube. Yeah, so he's just break dancing around. We just kind of wanted to show that off. Thought it was kind of cool. Also, I have these little cubes up top too. We got our Blab cube. We got our YouTube cube. The YouTube cube.
Yeah, right. Say that 3 times fast.
And yeah, that was kind of the plan. We're going to be having some crazy stuff going on. But look, the cube now is blocking my face, so we can't have that cube. We'll leave our little Blab cube. So behind us, we're seeing Pat's computer, which has the Blab chat and everything. So everyone that's joining us and talking, we'll chat with you there. Pat, also take a look at the YouTube side of things too, in case anyone's chatting with us there. So Pat's going to do all of our chat management. And let's get started. These are going to be quick webinars. If you've seen any of our webinars lately, you know that we've picked up the pace a lot. We're doing really quick webinars. They're 20 minutes. And then after the webinar, that's when we go ahead and we do our Blab session where you guys can get in touch with us, ask as many questions as you want. Pat's going to be taking a look. Pat, you just need to go to our YouTube channel. And Pat's going to be taking a look at the chat there as well. So we're talking about free live streaming services, but in that context, we wanted to mention some of the popular paid ones because sometimes free is not always best. Now, we use YouTube Live all the time, and it's one of our favorites for a reason. We really like it because it gets us, access and distribution all around the world for absolutely free. So you really can't complain about that. I mean, it's great. We love it. But there are some problems, and I actually have had some issues myself with YouTube where they accidentally shut down our streaming services because one of our videos got flagged for no reason. And I've heard lots of people complain about stuff like that. So if you have a mission-critical solution, our live stream, that you can't have stuff like that happen. Or let's say you need to live stream in China or something like that, where YouTube can't do that.
Yep.
You might want to look at some of these other services. But there's other reasons too. They guarantee quality. They have lower latency. YouTube Live has really high latency. It's kind of annoying. Like on Blab, for example, we were on Blab yesterday doing a test where we were live streaming to YouTube Live and we were streaming to Blab. And Blab was right on point. It was like very low latency, which you would expect with WebRTC. But with the 1080p YouTube live stream, it was 30, 40 seconds latency. Yeah. And a lot of the guys who do higher end shows, they can't afford to have 30 seconds latency because they're trying to be interactive with their audience. So they're trying to answer questions right away, and by the time 45 seconds goes by, they're on to another topic already. So that's another problem with YouTube Live. Maybe they'll change that. I doubt it because it's a free service.
Well, yeah, and it's the old adage of you get what you pay for. So if it's going to be free, what do you really expect?
So we did some research. It was actually hard to find a lot of these free live streaming services. So we did some research. Hopefully it'll save you guys some time. But before we dig into the free ones that we found, I wanted to just brief you guys on the pricing that you might expect. Because sometimes you might not realize how expensive some of these services are. So Decast, for example, you can start off for $25 a month, which is pretty good. And you basically, they have to limit the bandwidth that you have access to. So, if you have a small show or a small business, that's going to be perfect. But they also limit the amount of viewer hours. They limit the storage, and they even limit the support. And they charge you per gigabyte as well once you go above that storage limit there. So it can get pretty pricey. You're looking at the prices there, and Decast is one of the most affordable ones. The next one that we kind of just spot checked the prices on for 2016 was Ustream. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's the pro prices there on Ustream. Basically, they go from $99 all the way up to $1,000.
Yeah, or enterprise.
So these are ad-free stuff. Now we did notice that Ustream does have like a pro trial, but they don't have. They used to be known for having a free service that's no longer available. So when we were looking for free live streaming services, what we found was a lot of people said they had it and then just took it away because it was either too expensive or people were just using it and they weren't making any money. And pretty much everybody that we looked at that said they had live free services either were one on our list, which we did find a few, but a lot of them either stopped doing it and said, hey, here's a free 15-day trial, you got to pay after that. Or they got bought up, like Justin TV or blip.tv, who were free live streaming services. They just got bought up and consolidated. So Justin.tv is now part of Twitch, and Blip is now part of Maker.tv. So they've been some consolidation. But okay, get off my soapbox. Let's take a look at some of the services. Pat, you want to tell us a little bit about Blab?
Yeah. So Blab is a WebRTC service, right? You're allowed to kind of start a room or a Blab, I guess, and people can join. They can stream it. They can live. You can have up to 4, I guess we'll call them interactive video participants, right? Mm-hmm. To get the conversation started. And that's mainly what it is. So basically, it's almost like live streaming a video conference, if you will. It's like
what they're calling it? Social conferencing.
Social conferencing. Is that the buzzword?
Yeah, and you know what I really want to do is, let me see if I can just keep explaining it. I'm going to pull up Blab's kind of where they fit in the market, because if you go to blab.im, they'll show it to you. But in fact, Pat, if you want to go to blab.im, since I am sharing your
I can.
Go to blab.im, and then at the very top left, it says, "What is Blab?"
Yeah.
And let's just quickly, because a lot of people that are watching our show probably have no idea what it is.
And this is where I got most of my information, right? So
let's move over to this. So here it is here, and it basically lets anyone have their own show, right? That's pretty crucial, and it seems to be being used for like the social things.
Yeah. 2 to 4 people on air. Mm-hmm. You have the conversations, right? Live audience participation. People can watch it. You can record it. So it's almost like a round table, if you will, streaming a round table, or maybe a panelists, if you would. You got a bunch of science experts that kind of got on, and that way you can have up to 4 people join and have that discussion, and then people can interact. They can chat. Start the discussion via text, while the 4 people with interactive video, can discuss it.
Wait! Don't pass that part there. So see that little map there? That says this is like the this is the sophisticated business plan.
Let's see if I can.
So as you can see, private conversations are really reserved for like Skype, GoToMeeting, or WebEx, which is highly business related. And then you can see there that there's something kind of called conversations in the middle there. So Blab is kind of in between conversations and public. So it's not just live streaming to YouTube Live where it's just completely public. It's kind of in the middle between conversations and public.
Yeah.
It's people conversing, but it is also public. And it's not like a selfie where you've got like Snapchat over there. It's more, public. That's basically where it fits there.
Where people have access to it. Could be a good marketing tool if you're just trying to open up.
Good for marketing.
Open up conversation is, I guess, where it would start.
Yeah, for sure. So that's it. That's Blab. So we'll move on from there. We are live stream. We are going to be using Blab a lot more. We're on it now. We are simulcasting to Blab right now. It's a cool service. We like it. I found another free one. Again, these are hard to find. Vaughn Live is a free one. But it's basically, it's ad supported. So Pat, I don't know if you want to pull up Vaughn Live.
Okay.
But basically, Vaughn Live is just, it's a free one. And again, they're hard to find. This one's got a lot of advertisements in it. But I think that's what might keep it alive, is the fact that it does have advertisements. And yeah, let's switch over to that real quick. So here's Vaughn Live. Very similar in a way. So it shows, you just go ahead and go down a little bit here. It shows all the people that are live. You know, you can kind of choose between different sections.
Espanol.
News, tech sections.
News, tech,
Are those people actually live, or are those?
It says go live now. Go live. It doesn't look like it says whether they're live or not.
Yeah, so I don't think there's.
Yeah,
see, go ahead and click one on, see if we can grab one.
That one
I don't know if this one is exactly live.
This one says live right
it
here.
It says live. Okay.
So I don't know if. Is it a stream? Could just be. Maybe it's just a.
Interesting. Well. Yeah, just leave your.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it, Pat. That's yeah. That Vaughn Live is apparently. I didn't actually do any testing there, but we did find out that it's free. So we don't have a lot of information about it, but it is one to check out if you're sick of YouTube Live or Blab. YouTube Live is what we rely on. That's what we depend on. It's 1080p, 1080p 60 now. Now YouTube itself can do 4K. So if you want to use 4K videos, you can do that.
Make sure you have that bandwidth.
Well, no. YouTube itself supports 4K. So if you create a YouTube video, you can upload it. You can't live stream in 4K.
Oh, okay.
You can only live stream up to 1080p 60. So,
which is, what you need for most applications.
Oh, 1080p 60 is ridiculous. The bandwidth there, because here's the thing that I'm not sure if I ever explained this to you, but let's say it's 1080p 30, and you have 2 megabits. Well, if you do 1080p 60, you're doubling it, just right off the bat, because you're doing, instead of 30 frames, you're doing 60 frames. You're just doubling everything.
Yep.
So your bandwidth then doubles as well. Same thing with 720p or 720p 30, 720p 60. And normally for sports in particular is where you go up to that 60.
I'll give you some props for explaining that.
So yeah, Pat's giving me some props on
Blab there. You can give props; they're free.
It's like Periscope. It's
free.
like Periscope. If you've ever used that, have you used Periscope before?
Once or twice, testing and using our cameras with it, but I haven't.
Yeah,
Periscope I don't stream.
It's kind of fun.
Much.
Yeah, you do. You're streaming right now.
Well, I mean, not like at my house, like hanging out.
So really, that's all I could find is Blab, Vaughn Live, and YouTube Live. Now, again, I mentioned that Justin.tv is no longer available. Oh, and there is Twitch. So let me pull that one up. Now, Twitch, on the other hand, is really meant for gamers. So I didn't focus on that one much. We have used it here, but it's specifically for gaming. So if you are a gamer, a lot of them use OBS, which is the open source broadcasting software.
Yeah.
We use vMix, obviously, because it's a much more rich software that you can use for this kind of stuff. But yeah, we can't forget about Twitch. Twitch is the big one.
Yeah, Twitch is really popular with
really
gamers. And we see that. Tons of games out there. People do, Steam, their Steam games. I think people play Xbox 360.
So Justin.tv got turned into Twitch. So that's pretty much it.
I mean, that makes sense.
One of the things that we wanted to demonstrate, though, as we were doing all of this, what we did find is that there was a free service for something called rebroadcasting. And this was kind of blew my mind. And Pat, if you can take us to restream.io. What this service allows you to do is to stream your show to them, and then they will send it to YouTube. They'll send it to Ustream. They'll send it to Twitch, and they'll send it to Hitbox, which I've never heard of Hitbox actually. That was I was running out of time. I didn't get a chance to look at Hitbox, but it looked It looked promising. I just wasn't able
Any
to.
streaming platform.
It looks like it's more for sports and things.
Could be.
And it looks like it might be free.
Well,
So
it says start. It says start free here.
Well,
so
yeah, no. Restream is supposedly free.
Oh, okay. Talking about Hitbox.
Hitbox is something that I found. I don't know a lot about it yet. But again, so this service allows you to. Here, Pat. I'm going to go live. Do they have any information about their service at all, or is it just
just as login? They got the FAQ, term policy, press kit.
But as you can see here, they're saying that what they can do is you stream to them, and then they'll stream everywhere else for you. I couldn't imagine it being free. I don't know how you could run a service like that for free, but that's what I've been told. It's free. And that's what a lot of people are doing now, because you don't know whether your audience is going to be on YouTube or your audience is going to be somewhere else. And you can use a service like this to just go everywhere. Oh. And most computers, like my computer can support, most software, like vMix or something like that, can support 2 streams. You can record, and you can have an external webcam as well.
Actually, it looks like they have a nice little page here on getting streaming set up. You know,
nice.
Twitch, ConnectCast. They got like, you know, half a dozen.
This could be a gold mine here of information. I was doing a lot of research, didn't get a chance to look at everything, but yeah, take a look at Restream.io. It looks like a great resource.
There's so many of them, and more come online like every day.
This industry is growing so fast. It's the reason why we're doing these live streams is because we want to try to help everyone stay on top of this. I mean, it's crazy. Yeah. So last one we'll show is an alternative to Restream.io called Joycaster.io, and this one's a paid one. You have to pay for Joycaster. But apparently it's like super low latency live streaming to all your different content delivery networks. So I mean, the power of this is just incredible. So let's say you're like us. This whole live stream is happening from my laptop right here. So you're a budget startup live streaming show or service or show that you're putting on, and you want it to go everywhere. You know, this stuff is available now to you. You can go to YouTube Live, Twitch, Ustream. Yeah. Just everywhere, all at once. It's crazy. I mean, you can do that now. I mean, I don't know how television stations are going to keep up with
it's going to be a game changer. And I think the data has shown that, you know, younger generations, that's how they consume their media. Right? Mm-hmm. It's all via YouTube Live, internet videos. That's where they go now. You know, all we need is net neutrality. You know, hopefully. But yeah, it's gonna be a whole new ballgame in terms of how people consume media, where they consume it, and even, you know, possible different applications and offerings, right? So there was that one. Well, obviously, you have YouTube 1080p, but there's that one service that is a pay for, right?
Yeah,
pay for stream.
Yeah, Ustream.
In the which one was it that you could sell tickets is what I'm.
Oh, that was the Decast one. Right.
Yeah. So you can set up a situation where you could possibly, with something like this, you stream a low quality stream to YouTube for free, and then maybe use Decast to sell a premium high definition ticket. Yeah. That's just an idea.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Or a low latency ticket, or whatever, so whatever extra benefits you get there.
It's all about upgrading, having the ability to upgrade service for the paying customers.
And a lot of, I think, the potential there, it's not like live streaming football and stuff like that, like in Europe, which is going crazy, but that is already on television. I think the big play is the orchestras that were never gonna be on TV that now people all around the world can join.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Yeah, definitely like local plays.
Yeah. School plays, education,
recitals.
I mean, another big one is like town halls where it's like the government, the small government seats in the different counties and stuff that want to keep their constituents informed, but they're not going to go out to sit in a cold town hall.
No, and it's also well, a lot of people are doing that themselves because it's good on them. I've talked to a couple clients that are doing that. Because it's also about keeping government officials accountable, right?
Yeah, what are they doing in these town halls?
Yeah, video enables accountability. It just does. So definitely some interesting applications.
So that's it, guys. We live streamed on YouTube. Let's do this one more time here. So boom, follow us on YouTube at YouTube-C-PTZOptics on our channel. Also, check us out on Blab. We are on Blab every Friday, and that is just blab.im/PTZOptics. So yeah, check us out there. We're definitely excited about being there and doing stuff with you guys. That is our show. Thank you for watching, everybody.
Take care. We will see you next week. Feel free, if you have any questions, reach out to us on our website.
We'll see you guys next week. I'm just going to transfer to our